The Yankees are one of the few teams in Major League Baseball that are seemingly always in trade talks. They have a shiny red button on their desk that whenever they press it, a trade happens. And in my opinion, that shiny red button is about to get pressed again. And the only reason why the update on Gerrit Cole is not what they expected. I don't know if he's going to be missing a week, a month, or the entire season. We also have an update on Aaron Judge, and it's a lot more encouraging than Gerrit Cole. Sugar Edwin Diaz, he was back for the Mets almost a year after that ACL injury that he had in the WBC last year. He looked nasty yesterday. Tim Anderson, he slammed the door on some haters, and speaking of haters, Gavin has a lot of those right now. People are saying that he cannot throw baseball to first. He has the yips, but he says, no, I don't have the yips. I just need more time under my belt. All of that in today's MLB recap. And guys, just a reminder, if you're going to any last minute spring training games or planning for the future, save yourself 20 bucks off on SeatGeek using code Fuzzy. Now, before we talk about Gerrit Cole, Aaron Judge, Edwin Diaz, and the rest of the guys, look at this article from MLB.com. It is stating that baseball participation is almost at 17 million. 16.7 is the highest ever recorded. So baseball and softball are both on the rise. So I wanted to give a little golf clap to everyone who is watching these videos, playing baseball, just enjoying the game for what it is, because it's making an impact. It's the highest participation we've ever seen, which is great news for me, a baseball creator. But yeah, just one more round of applause for all of you guys for making an impact, because as you can see, it's clearly making a difference. Edwin Diaz came back with vengeance yesterday. He pitched one inning of his return from injury. He struck out every single human that he faced. The last time that we saw Edwin Diaz, he had a 1.3 ERA and a near 17 and a half strikeouts per nine. The dude had 118 strikeouts in 62 innings. That's mythical, all-time nasty stuff. I'm not saying that the Mets are going to win 100 games, but they have the lineup to do some damage. They have some decent talent in that rotation. They have Diaz back. They could shock some people, and that's crazy because it's a bridge year. They're not supposed to be good this year. All right, so before we talk about the update on Gerrit Cole, the good news surrounding Aaron Judge, he's kind of playing it off that he's going to be fine. He just needs a few days off because he's, quote, beat up. Now, I thought it was a toe injury because if you guys don't remember, it's not a broken toe, but he tore a ligament in that toe when he made that catch at Dodger Stadium. This time around, it's not anything to do with that toe. He actually has an issue with the rib section. He's not calling it an oblique injury, and that would really suck because obliques take forever to recover from. So he says, I'm pretty sure I don't want to speculate or talk about anything that hasn't come out yet. The most important thing is taking some time now and be back out there soon. Aaron Judge thinks that he's going to be out there for opening today. Again, Aaron Boone is not too concerned about Aaron Judge's core, but he also spoke on Gerrit Cole. He said that the Yankees are coming to terms with him not being ready for opening today. They've discussed who will start in his place. So if it's not going to be a trade, they're most likely going to use Marcus Stroman as their ace going forward, which is kind of crazy, right? Carlos Rodon is still kind of struggling in spring. He's trying to develop that cutter, so maybe they fill in the gap with a trade piece, and they're going for Dylan Cease right now. The only problem is the same holdup that happened a few months ago when the Yankees tried to trade for Dylan Cease. Yes, that actually happened. There's one name that is currently being discussed that the Yankees are not willing to part with, and that is prospect Spencer Jones, who is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. Well, I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense to call him once-in-a-lifetime because his comp is Aaron Judge, and the Yankees already have Aaron Judge. But if that's what his ceiling is, yeah, I can see why they don't want to trade him yet. We've talked about Jones before, but he's 6'6", runs like a deer. He plays great defense in the outfield, and in spring training, he was really, really good. He hit .438 with a home run. He had 2 walks to 3 strikeouts, which is very impressive for a guy that big. You're supposed to be a strikeout machine. And the Yankees are just not willing to part with a guy like Spencer Jones to get Dylan Cease, who did regress in 2023. Was the strikeout stuff still there? Yes, he had 214 strikeouts and 177 innings. That is really nasty stuff, but he had a 4.6 ERA because if we take a look at the rest of his stats, the hits per 9 went up, the home runs per 9 went up, and the walks per 9 went up. And also, even though he was nasty, the strikeouts per 9 have gone down in 2 consecutive seasons. It went from 12.3 to 11.1 to 10.9. Still very good, but not what it used to be. Dylan Cease is also a free agent in 2026. You're only getting him for the next 2 years. Is that worth the risk of giving away Spencer Jones? And I say it's a risk because what if Juan Soto does not come back? Yes, you have Jason Dominguez, you have Aaron Judge, but Verdugo is a free agent. Trent Grisham is a free agent. That's my phone, not yours. So usually I do not support prospect hugging. I always feel like whoever gets the star player usually ends up winning the trade. But in this case, considering Juan Soto has not signed an extension, Verdugo is a free agent, like I just mentioned, I'm keeping Spencer Jones. He's way too good to give up on. I mean, let's face it, Marcus Stroman, Carlos Rodon, Nestor Cortez, Clark Schmidt, those are not awful pitchers. I feel like they can hold down the fort for when Gerrit Cole does come back. And if anything does happen with Gerrit Cole, I'm just praying that it's like the Tanaka situation from 2014. If I remember correctly, Tanaka had a partially torn UCL, and they were playing the odds on whether or not it would be a better idea to just rest it and see if it heals on its own or go through full-blown Tommy John surgery. He opted to get rest, and he was back 2 months later. So let me know in the comments, would you trade Spencer Jones for 2 years of Dylan Cease, or do you think that there are too many question marks about if Dylan Cease can bounce back, if Juan Soto is going to re-sign with the Yankees? Because those are valid and big questions. Tim Anderson actually had a pretty cool moment in spring training a few days ago, so Mets fans, they were chanting overrated at this guy, and look what happened.
For the Marlins, first pitch from Tyler McGill is slugged high and deep to right field. Marte's going back, look it up, and she's gone.
So we've talked about Dylan Cease, we've talked about Tim Anderson, two guys that were not very good in 2023 that are looking to bounce back. Who's going to bounce back first, Anderson or Cease? But also, that's why you don't chant overrated at professional athletes. I mean, people have done it to Bryce Harper for his entire career, and he always comes up clutch. From one middle infielder to another, a former shortstop. When I say former, he was the Dodgers shortstop like 72 hours ago. Gavin Lux had a few worrisome throws from shortstop, so the Dodgers, they stepped up and they said, we can't really have this anymore. Mookie Betts is going to be the starting shortstop going forward, with maybe a possibility of Lux taking over as the season progresses. But Lux, he's having some trouble at second base as well with simply throwing the ball. A lot of Dodgers fans are saying that he has the yips, that they have to be proactive and they have to trade for Willy Adames before it's too late. If you can go Willy Adames at shortstop and Mookie Betts at second, that's very, very good. But also, I believe in Gavin Lux, and I agree with him that he needs more time under his belt. He tore his knee apart last year. He's still trying to get the swing of things. I understand that the ACL and the arm are two different things, but come on. Have some faith. This guy's really good. We're going to do something that we've never done before, an immaculate grid and trivia speed run. Let's see if we can get both of them done in under 2 minutes. So here we go, starting now. The A's and the Twins. Why is no one coming to my head? I'm going to have to come back to that one. Played outfield. I'm going to go Gallo. Oh, why is my keyboard like frozen? Okay, Joey Gallo, Bert Blyleven. Here we go. Keep it moving. The A's and the Rangers. I'm going to go Chris Davis. Here we go. We have played outfield for the Rangers. I'm going to go with DJ Peters. Why is he the first one that comes to my head? We have 200 wins for the, I'm going to go Ryan. I don't care about rarity score, Nolan Ryan. We're going to go Sizemore for outfield here. Grady Sizemore played on the A's and the Coco Crisp. Here we go. Why can't I think of an A and a twin? 200 plus wins. I'm going to go Feller. All right, we're actually looking pretty good. I'm going to go Sonny Gray. It just came to me. Sonny Gray. Here we go. Now we're going to do some baseball trivia. So we have play quiz. A middle-aged unknown comes out of nowhere to become a, I have no idea who that is. When a boy prays for a chance, oh, that is Angels in the outfield. The new owner of the Cleveland Indians, that is Major League. An aging down on his luck ex-minor leaguer. Oh, that is the Bad News Bears, because I remember California. A fan who has an affair with one minor league. I have no idea who that is. In the summer of 1962, I have no idea. Oh, wait. A new kid in town taken under his wing. Oh, yeah, it's Benny the Jet, the Sandlot. Okay, there we go. Jackie Robinson is 42. Iowa farmer Ray is inspired by a voice he can't ignore. That is the Field of Dreams. Come on, keep it moving. After 19 years of playing the game you love, Billy, that is The Natural. No, it's not. Billy Bean, that is Moneyball. Two Sisters is A League of Their Own. A Texas baseball coach makes, that is The Rookie. Oh, I saw Rookie of the Year. The Black Sox is 8-man out. Story in the life of Lou Gehrig, that is The Pride of the Yankees. Miraculous Miracles of Boy, that is the Rookie of the Year. A middle-aged, I don't know who that is. That has to be The Natural, right? And then a fan who has an affair, that has to be Bill Durham, right? So I got one wrong. Love of the Game. What was that? After 19 years of playing the game he loved, I've never seen Love of the Game. That's my bad. Well, that does it for today's recap. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, do me a favor, leave a like. And also, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.